Is there anywhere that people in America frequent that they probably shouldn't be traveling to or vacationing in?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So the answer that I would say is, I don't know if it'll surprise you or not, but the Dominican Republic,
DR. Yeah, a lot of people go there.
a lot of people go there. Thailand,
Thailand.
a lot of people go there, right?
You're saying the DR is
Wait,
not safe?
Not a
what's not
place to
safe
go.
about Thailand?
Yeah, so I wouldn't go to I wouldn't go to the DR. I wouldn't recommend Americans travel to the Dominican Republic. I wouldn't recommend they travel to Thailand. I wouldn't recommend they travel to Georgia. Um, I think those are probably the three primary places. I
By
wouldn't recommend they
Turkey?
travel to Cuba. Turkey's
No,
interesting.
by Georgia. Georgia by Turkey?
Yeah, Georgia, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Armenia,
that's
Georgia. Yeah.
correct.
Turkey wasn't bad.
No,
Yeah,
Georgia
Turkey's
by
not
next to
bad. Turkey,
Yeah,
I think, is
Turkey's
state.
fine.
Why
The
no DR?
So the reason I recommend against those is because of the reason so many people go there and the way that you travel there. So for example, in the Dominican Republic, nobody goes there to explore the DR. Why do you go to the DR?
They
You
want
go there
to
to go to
party
the
and-
resort and
yeah.
to party.
Yeah.
I don't leave the resort, but yeah.
You don't leave the
You don't
resort.
have to.
Yeah, you don't have to, and most people don't. So what that does is it makes you a predictable, confined target. So now, like normally, let's just talk about cybercrime. Innocent enough, right? Some fucking dude in you name it, Belarus or Belgium or who knows where, some cyber hacker somewhere wants to find a plentiful pool of targets, just like any good businessman wants to find recurring leads. Whereas if he goes and looks at the DR, he can basically just figure out how to hack into 10 different systems. Honestly, he probably just has to figure out how to hack into like 2 different points of service systems. And those are the same 2 systems used on every resort.
Yeah.
And now he basically has an unlimited wellspring of credit card information, passport information, whatever he wants to get his hands on.
Do you not log into Wi-Fi?
I do log into Wi-Fi. I usually try to log in through like a VPN or some kind of, service that works that way. But when I have the option, I use my own international plan to work off of cellular instead. But that's why the DR is dangerous, because it's so simple to target somebody. And the thing that Americans often forget is that we're the fucking richest people in the planet.
Yeah, we don't even the common man.
Even the
woman.
poor, even a poor
Yeah.
American is filthy rich compared to a poor person anywhere else.
Yeah.
So if you had the choice of who you were going to rob, you're not going to spend your time trying to figure out how to hack some French person's credit card. You'll be like, fucking, I'm just going straight for American credit cards. That's it.
Yeah.
What about Thailand? Well, you were saying Thailand. What's the threat there?
So the threat in Thailand is that Thailand is truly a playground for everybody, right? Not many people realize this. Thailand is the only country in Southeast Asia that was never colonized. So think about that for a second. The Portuguese were colonizing, the Spanish were colonizing, the French were colonizing, the British were colonizing. Everybody was. How in the hell did Thailand not get colonized? How does a country in the center of Southeast Asia, with trade routes on both sides and massive
Yeah.
coastline, how does that place go without getting colonized?
There's a reason why it didn't.
Because it learned very early on that it could negotiate with everybody. So it basically made it so anybody could do anything in Thailand. How would you define Thailand right now? Anybody can do anything. You want to break a law? People go to Thailand to do that. You want to hide money? Go to Thailand. You want to party like crazy? Go to Thailand.
Wait, why would you hide
Yeah, I had.
the money one threw me for a loop just
Yeah.
Why would you want to hide money?
Well,
No, in
how,
Thailand.
How can you hide money in Thailand, I guess is the question.
Unmarked, like bank accounts don't require any kind of ID. Like you can literally take, it's the same thing as offshoring your bank account in the Caribbean, right? You can actually transfer money through multiple banking systems and Thailand won't register the transaction. So like HSBC, the Chinese bank, floods lots of money to and from Thailand. It's the same kind of thing that happens in Dubai, right? They have a financial system there that's privacy oriented, which really means they're not going to tell anybody what you're doing there. So that's what makes Thailand dangerous, is that it's a playground for everybody. So you might go there to have innocent fun. That doesn't mean everybody else is there to have innocent fun. And
You're rubbing shoulders with dangerous people.
you're making yourself a target. And then on top of that, Thailand is so strategically valuable that every foreign intel service in the world
Is there?
is there. They're like Washington, D.C., right?
Mhm.
Wow, I never.
Exactly.
Never in a million years that I think
It
that
does
place.
make sense because it's It's an exotic travel destination that everybody frequents
It's what we
from
technically
all over the world, and you would never think about, yo, what's this dude from
You just
Deutschland
pissed
or
off
anywhere
a
else
lot of people
here
in
for?
Thailand.
Huh?
You just pissed off a lot of military undercovers in Thailand.
that's the way it works. And what's interesting is in the military, it's hard to get permission to go to Thailand.
Wow.
Yep. So it's what we call, technically, we call it a permissive environment. There's different types of operating environments. There's hostile environments, there's permissive environments, there's net neutral environments. So a permissive environment is an area where like fucking anything goes. And like you can expect nothing bad will happen to you. Like
You can buy your way out of anything there.
yeah, you can buy your way out of anything, you can fight your way out of anything. The emergency services response is slow. Like the police is slow to respond. Like that's why Thailand is also one of the only places in the world that has multiple non-violent coups. Like they've had like 7 coups in 10 years, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Because everything's so permissive that even the government itself doesn't fight back, right? The military rises up and says, we're in charge. And everybody's like, you're in charge.
Wow.
Make sure you don't upset the apple cart.
Get out of here.